Hello, my name's Crystal, and this is my May TBR. Let's get started. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my channel, and this is my May TBR. When you guys are watching this, I will probably still be at my parents', so it is very bright and snowy out right now. I am looking forward to spring, but let's get started with my May TBR. Again, like April, I picked books that I could read on my Kindle, and so I will be back to probably my TBR jar, or maybe a surprise or two for my TBR in June. But I picked out ones that I have on my physical TBR, but are on Kindle Unlimited, so that I'm able to read at my parents', but still take books off of my physical TBR. So my first one is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. Now this one, I am not sure if it is on Kindle Unlimited. This is the only one that I didn't check, but I've wanted to read it for a bit. And it is about Macy Sorensen and Elliot Petropoulos. And my understanding is that they meet as kids, and then something major happens that they don't talk for 10 years. I don't know a lot about it, but I will be going in fairly blind besides what I have heard, and I look forward to it. The next one on my list is the first in the Brutal Birthright series, Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. And I bought this whole the whole series last year, and so this is about the Griffins and the gallows, and I've heard good things about this. I know that it is a marriage of convenience, I believe, to unite two families. I've also heard, and it actually says it on the back, so this is not a spoiler, but she tries to poison her groom on their wedding night. So I have wanted to read this for a while, so I look forward to reading it this month. Next on my list is the first in, I don't know if this is, I think it's just called The O'Malleys, Dark Succession by Katie Roberts, and I guess it was previously published as The Marriage Contract, but this is book one about the O'Malleys. And Teague O'Malley hates everything associated with his family's name. I think that's his name, Teague. And when his father orders him to marry Callista Sheridan to create a business alliance, Teague's ready to cut ties once and for all, but then Teague actually meets Callista, sees the bruises on her neck and the trauma in her eyes, and vows he'll do everything in his power to avenge her. Everyone knows the O'Malleys are dangerous, but Callie wasn't prepared for his brand of lethal grace and coiled power. His slightest touch scorches through her, but the closest they get, the more trouble they're in, because Callie's keeping a dark secret, and what Teague doesn't know could get him killed. Now, I don't know too much about this series. I got it off of Book Outlet last year. I thought it sounded interesting, and they're not long books. Like, this one is 318 pages, so I think they will be quick reads. And then the next one that I'm excited for, because I love vampires, is the first in the Crown of Nyaxia, The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. And the only thing I really know about this is it's about vampires. For human or vampires, the rules of survival are the same. Never trust, never yield, and always, always guard your heart. The Serpent in the Wings of Night is a tale of heart-wrenching romance, dark magic, and bloodthirsty intrigue. And I love the actual book. It says, never trust, never yield, always guard your heart. However, mine did come upside down. But it was cheap from Book Outlet, and so I'm not going to complain. I think I got it during one of their... Oh, I'm putting this in wrong, aren't I? I got it during one of their, like, buy 4, get 1 free, or it was during one of their sales, so I'm not going to complain. I just flip the dust cover. Next is Powerless. And this is by Lauren Roberts. It is YA. Only the extraordinary belong in the kingdom of Elia, the exceptional, the elites. And so I believe that this is about, what is her name? Peyton Gray. No one knows better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posting as a psychic to blend in with the elites. But when she unwittingly saves one of Elia's princes, Kai Azar, she's thrown into the purging trials, a brutal competition showcasing the elites' powers. And now I have this whole series, except for the 2 novellas, but I can read them on the library, or if my husband feels like buying them for me. But I will be starting this one in May too as well. Hunted Hunter, Destined for Each Other. And the last one that I picked, how many is that? Yeah, so I picked 3, so hopefully I will be able to get through all of them in May. The last that I picked is The Cruel Prince. Now, because I have the whole series of that too that I've wanted to get, and I believe that this is on my 26 and 2026, so I hope to get to that one as well. And this is about Jude. Jude was 7 when her parents were murdered, and she and her 2 sisters were stolen away to live in the treacherous high court of Fairy. 10 years later, Jude wants nothing more to than belong there, but many of the Fae despise humans, especially Prince Carden, the youngest and wickedest son of the High King. Whoops. Now, I've heard that some people love it. I've heard that if you can get through this one, the other 2 are even better. So, I'll form my own opinion. I look forward to reading it. And this is by Holly Black. And so those are my 6 books that I will be taking with me on Kindle Unlimited and hopefully get them done in May. And if you like my videos, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you next time. Bye.